Welcome back to World of Warcraft. This is the Pandaria Classic Blind. Trying to do some quests in the Dread Wastes, but there's no quests in the Dread Wastes. So we're up here on this wall, looking kind of down. Bow, Mistress Lee. Falling down? I'd fall down. Sounds like a good plan.
Speak.
Let's go getting over this wall. It's my wall. Falling down.
Move like the night.
It's bad enough trying to hold off the Mantid, but now we've got spiders swarming up from the ruins below. One of my best marksmen caught a blast of webbing around his leg and got pulled straight down. We think he's alive, but I don't have the manpower to send anyone in after him. We're stretched thin up here, warrior. If you want to help, use the rope behind you to drop down into the ruins. Not afraid of heights, are you? How about spiders? Alright. Search for the fallen Shadowpan marksman.
Stay vigilant.
There's the rope, in case we didn't have the ability to fly. Nope. We're holding, but just barely. Anything you can do to stem the tide of dread spinners coming up the wall would be a big help. Feel like tearing open spider eggs one at a time by hand? I didn't think so. I think one of our dragon guns light it up down there. And here those puppies pop. 6 dread spinner tenders and use a dragon gun to destroy 20 eggs in the terrace of Girthan.
The wall must stand.
Oh. What's the thing? Japan dragon gun. Kill with fire. Need to be in the Dread Waste. What is a Dread Waste quest? You get down via this rope here. I'll go down the rope. Totally safe. Very cool. Okay. Also got an archaeology site happening here.
Too far away.
This big spider. And that is a dread spinner. The thing that we are looking out for here. Okay. Well, they're just coming through. Alright. Yeah, they're going up. They're coming back down. Some archaeology. Survey the area. Further this way. I was looking for a guy. The rope's that way. Got some spiders in the way here. Make this whole thing a little bit inconvenient location. Trying to do some archaeology. Ruins are ruins, I suppose. We can do with what we got here. Fragment. Couple sets in here. Get some more stuff. What you find? Get one of these. Complete more of those. Yellow this way, huh? So here on the other side of this. There it is. Decent chunk of Mogu fragments here. That's probably just going that way. It's fine. Some of them are just heading towards the wall here. Not our problem. Kinda. Find, yeah. And back this way. This has all been up in this section here. That's fine by me. Maybe else you find. And back this direction. There's a spider. And it's done. Okay. There's a tender.
I'm out of range.
Spiders. Kind of webbed. Not ideal.
I can't do that yet.
No. I shouldn't just tank all this then. Do a little bit of damage.
Need more.
There you go. Some tenders. Some eggs over here. And we're back to fleet. Marker stands. That's kind of what we want.
Ready.
Burn! Burn, 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 burn. Destroy those eggs. Okay. Spin around back here. Burn. Eggs seem to have a decent chunk of health here, too. Definitely something to get rid of. Huh. Another spider. Another mode of harmony. Here it's 10. Huh. We got enough big spiders slain. I'm also still looking for the guy. Burn, 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 burn. Get rid of this spider here. There it went. There's some littler spiders here too. That's a great spot for burning. Got him. Perfect. Enough pieces? No. Really is over here. Next one lane. Spiders control a much larger area here than expected. Look at all this mess. And discovered Terrace of Mirthon. Cuisant. That's a tick. You don't have much health down in there. That seems manageable. Let's manage that. Where's the guy? You gonna talk about this cave over here? Is that what's happening? It said someone after me. Thank the winds.
Watch the shadows.
The fall wasn't that bad, actually. I've always had a knack for soft landings. That I landed on a pile of spider corpses probably helped too. Really softens the blow.
The wall
Nope.
must stand.
Nice work with that dragon gun. I did what I could down here, but arrows are only so useful against these things. Some choices. 437. Okay. This one's literally better in every possible way, except it doesn't have 160 extra strength in a gem, so we need to put that in. This is expertise mastery. This is hit mastery. What's more expertise right now? Yeah. I'm going for some more expertise right now. How's our hit, though? I think we're gonna go for more hit right now. Hit is not ideal. We'll take the hit mastery expertise. We'll take the hit.
Beware the western
Are
wind.
going to need to put a gem on that first. Okay.
We serve so others do not have to.
Psycho Mantid. You aren't going to believe what I saw. Two Mantid fighting each other, whipping some serious magic back and forth. One of them didn't look like any Mantid I've ever seen. Completely different color and dressed to him, like some kind of oracle or something. The other one was a total psycho, splashing shot energy about like it was a keg of Storm Stout Special. Look, I gotta get back to my post, but those two are still fighting the cave behind me. I have a feeling it's a big deal. Check it out. Should investigate. I already kind of investigated while I came down here. Maybe with the power of the shot like a weapon? How can this be?
Beware the western
It's definitely
wind.
concerning. Get out of that web. Thanks for your assist, friend. We report back to Bow Mistress Lee. Yep. And we're going to look at this. I see I've betrayed Her Majesty. Your corpse will be strung from the palace walls for this. The Empress has betrayed our people. How dare you question her will? Question it. That was magic happening. Wild stuff. What's this? They come over the wall to oppose us. The fools. Hi. It's me. The fools. Warrior, approach me. Steal your chicken. Hey, how's it going? This Mantid is severely wounded. He barely manages to choke forth his words between wheezing gasps for breath. Hold, dwarf. We are not your enemy. Preserved in amber. Take this. The dying Mantid struggles to outstretch his arm. His mangled grasp rests a metal fork with two long, thin prongs and an ornately jeweled handle. Awaken the Wind Reaver. It's the only way to end the swarm. Okay. Use the Claxy Tuning Fork on the ancient amber chunk in the terrace of Gorthan. And he is dead. Got some reputation with the Claxy, which is what we really want, because that's going to get us weapons and blacksmithing recipes and all sorts of good stuff. Great. This is the terrace. Keep some ghost iron. Is the amber. There's an amber chunk. Not as big as some of the other ones we saw running around, but it's something. Somebody in there? Looks like somebody's in here. Ding. Breaks open.
I have returned.
Select the Wind Reaver. Hi. The Claxy called to me. My head swims. I am not myself yet. 550 reputation. Nice. Awakening sickness. You'll forgive my current state. I have slept for many years. A Claxiva should have been here to tend my awakening with the Kari sap, but you'll have to do. Since the buzzing of sap flies to the south, the gorge on the nourishing sap I need, bring them to me. Bring 100 sapfly bits to collect the Wind Reaver. They're down to the south, okay? Ancient vengeance. You can hear them howling in rage. The spirits of the Gorthani Mogu I slayed so long ago. They wander this ruined terrace seeking vengeance. If I'm in this state, I will not have the strength to fend them off. Draw their attention and put them down. Finish what I started, and I'll tell you who I am. Slay 6 vengeful spirits. Okay. I got a spirit. It's not the right spirit, but, you know, something. We mostly have spiders out here. Sapflies?
Not ready yet.
Sapfly spin. Switching sapfly bits. We've seen spirits. Oh, I have too much health. Bugs. More bits. Oh. Good bit. There's a vengeful spirit. Hi! How's it going? Vengeancing? Having a good time? Vengeful blast. Rude. No vengeance. Not allowed. Spin, spin, spin. 40 bits. Swamp Stride here, too. Spin, spin, spin. Guy. 59 bits. Map. 67 bits. There's 7 bits. There's 9 bits. Bits. 92 bits. Very fancy over here. Car of the Darkener. 3.8 million health. And he's got Beast Guardians too. I don't know about 3 million health. We've accomplished a few things. Okay, that might be more than we can really handle. Try to stop them from doing the Vengeful Blast. That would also be a plan. Yeah. Spirits. Here. Spin, 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 spin. Ma. Ma. On you. It's 5.
I need to get closer.
Go. Yeah, what are these guys? Let me attack for more bugs. Yeah, their access to additional victories now. So that'll work. Okay. I don't think this was that. Brilliant. Got all that done. Let's turn this in. Here you go. Without nourishment, I'll die where I stand. Sapphire bits. Wings, thoraxes, eyes, and other bits, they glow faintly with the warm ember hue. There you go. This will do. And the vengeance is complete. We have a common enemy in the Mogu, perhaps others, we shall see. The Claxi Council. As a report to the Claxi, they would not have woken me unless the situation were dire. You've not been entirely useless, for that I will spare your life. The Council may even find a use for you. However, the Claxi Vest, center of the Dread Wastes. Seek with Kilruck, the Wind Reaver, and the Terrace of Winter for a ride or travel on your own. You're so curious about the Mantid, I'll tell you more on the way to Claxi Vest. Otherwise, leave me to my work. Take and tell. Oh.
I am Kilruck, a warrior from an era long past. In my time, this was a Mogu stronghold. It was my honor to paint the walls with their blood. For my deeds, I was named a paragon. A hero to be preserved in amber for a time when the Empire would need correcting.
And their Empire's definitely having some problems. Like down here, with all this mess. Yep.
Wakener, what power is this that burns our land and corrupts our trees?
Shaw.
The palace. This is not our way. I see why the Claxi have been forced to act. They are a council of our wisest cultural leaders. They serve to check the power of the Empress. Should the Empress ever fall to corruption or endanger our civilization, the Claxi are sworn to unseat her. There are others like me. Paragons of each era, frozen in time and buried safely beyond the whispers of the Empress. We answer only to the Council, and we rest only when their will is done.
And here's the Council. Calm.
My life for the Claxi.
This is a sacred meeting place for the Claxi. It'd be wise of you to let me do the talking. Sounds good. Brings me Slightly worse in every way. Amulet. Very mastery amulet.
Show no mercy. Wind Reaver, you have awakened. What of Klaxivatic? And what is this filth you've brought to our sanctuary? The Klaxiva you sent has fallen to an adjunct of Her Majesty. This filth defeated the adjunct and saw to my awakening.
Hi, I'm the filth.
We do not need help from the lesser races. Dispose of it. Right away, Klaxiva. No. The Awakener may prove useful, one way or another. As fodder for the swarm, perhaps.
Perhaps. Perhaps. All these quests. Look at all these quests. Alright.
I am called to serve.
I trust in the will of the Klaxi. They know what is best for our people. The Dread Clutches.
Leave me now.
The Imperial Clutches have become an abomination. Clutch Keepers rush the development of new Swarmborn, saturating them in this vile Sha energy before sending them away to the wall. Klaxi wish to stem the tide of Swarmborn production in these Dread Clutches. Put the Keepers to death. Slay 6 Shek-Zir Clutch Keepers in the Clutches of Shek-Zir.
The Empress must fall.
Clutch 6 here? Not yet. Not fit to swarm.
The cycle will be preserved.
Newly hatched Mantid only have 2 instincts: kill and feed. They turn on one another, devouring the weak and leaving the strongest to mature. Those hatched during a swarm, the Swarmborn, are turned loose on our enemies instead. Swarmborn in the clutches of Shek-Zir have been tainted. They are born into shadows and nightmares, driven by terror, not hunger. They're not fit to swarm. They must be purged. Slay 30.
Be a leaf in the wind.
Everybody else has this here. Dead Zone. Klaxiva whispers to the tower. Carries their whisper far to the other towers, to Mantid, to Paragons. Whisper bounces back, and the Klaxi hear it. This way they see all. Tower near the palace is quiet. This will not do. I must sing for the Klaxi. It's my job to fix the tower, but if you serve the Klaxi, you should serve me as well. You fix the tower, and I'll wait here. Fantastic. This Klaxi resin crystal on the inactive sonic relay at the heart of fear. Okay. We can also fly us there if we need to. And something over here. Hi.
Buy, sell.
What makes you think I would sell to you? We're getting there. Look at all these. Honored. Amber
The
Arms.
will of the Klaxi.
You, filth. You work for me now. Amber blades of the Shek-Zir Bladesworn are the finest weapons in the Empire. If you're not impaled upon them immediately after leaving here, bring me as many of the blades as you can carry. I want to make sure we have weapons in reserve, should we need them. Okay. 6 Amber blades from Shek-Zir Bladesworn. We're at the heart of fear in the clutches of 16. Perfect.
We are done.
Okay. So we're going out that way, going out that way. Sounds good. Here is the Resonant Crystal. It's like the classic Resonant Crystal, the sonic relay at the heart of fear. Lightweight for its size, this amber crystal glows warmly. Neat. Okay.
Their death will be
To the
swift.
clutches. Sure want to head out? Yes. I'll drop you near the tower. Do not get used to this. Yeah, I can fly myself. Let's see if you say anything else here. Clutches of 6 here. This guy tower. Oh, this guy. Bug. Okay. And source of terrifying power. Down there. Which is sonic relay. It's down Tower's just there. Cover you from the sky, be quick. Hi. Oh. That's the tower? There it is. A little bit smaller than the other towers. That's alright. Blade Storm. Just standing in it. No problems here, clearly. There's an Amber Blade. Blade Storm. Rude. Heal myself. Take your milk. Suck at that. This crystal buzzes to life. A harsh Mantid voice permeates your mind. In her clutch. Crystal signals to the Klaxi. They sense a paragon in the clutch east of the tower. Clutch keepers are trying to pollute this one. Klaxi will not permit this. Go and find the paragon. Place your hands on his chamber. Klaxi will channel their whispers through you to break him free. Protect him if you can. Okay, awaken the Mantid paragon in the clutches of Shagzir. New location. This is tower to the east. Huh? Let's need to fight these guys for their blades and stuff, too. Keep working on that. Blade Storm. So effective. And back. Grave Staff of the Monkey. Neat. This is the Heart of Fear. These are clutches. They're the swarms. Those little swarm guys. Spin, 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 spin. He's helping from the sky a little bit. Fun. Map. 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 Got a whole mess of them there. Here's this.
I can't do that.
Spin, 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 spin. He's getting blasted a little bit. That's alright. Haunted Crystal. Source of terrifying power. Clutch keepers seem to be using these binding white crystals as magic foci. Peering inside, you see thick tendrils of black smoke swirling in the center. Well, workers of Klaxi Vest may know more about this material and why it's so abundant in the wastes. Bring it. No shot blast, not loud. Okay. Awaken. How like be unscathed? Well, that's a swarm. I'm not gonna be unscathed. Awakens. Alright. From there. Here are these guys. This is the littlest guys to start here. I'm sure more things will attack as they continue.
I can't do that yet.
Spin, 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 spin. Blade Swarm. See your blade? Like your blade. There's no blade. Need a few more of those. A couple more swarms, more blades. More clutch guy. No call. He's awake.
Returned. I heed the call of the Klaxi.
Perfect.
That ability isn't ready yet.
That's it for them. It's a clutch keeper. Spin, 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 spin. Oh. Some blade guys. These little swarm guys. Definitely not much to be worried about.
Need to target something first.
Spin, spin, Hexel, spin, spin. Also spin, I spin. Blade. Huh. Clutch keeper, clutch keeper. Need a few more blades. There's some blades. Come over here. So you can hit both of you. Oh, both of you spin at the same time while I spin. There we go. Now we're messing around. Manipulator, keeper. I don't want to mess with the huge guy there, but that's fine. There's a blade guy on a scorpion. Scorpion's gone. Doesn't exist. It's never real. I don't know. Go. One more blade.
We need to get close.
Okay. There are a lot of stuff here. What is up? Damn. Yeah, that's everything we need. Got it. Okay. Back to Claxibus. Whole pile of quests completed. Love to see it. Okay. What we got here? Angel of Death. He's helping. Yeah. That's good. Here, let's get some nice reputation. My reputation currently we're neutral and almost getting there.
Do you have something of value?
Blades won't carry their swords with pride. I want them on my weapon rack. Mounted weaponry is characterized by large curving blades of honed amber. Ideal for slicing, these weapons are lightweight and no less durable than those forged from metal. Fancy.
Preserve the cycle.
If all goes as planned, the Klaxi will stop the Empress without your help. Still, it is my role to be prepared. Good. Got some worse boots. The dodge in case those are good for
The will
portal tanks. Then.
is eternal.
Here's this crystal we're looking at. Here's a staff. Look at that. You have any idea what this is? It's amber. It's polluted with fear. And I expect an outsider like you to understand the consequences of this. Shot of fear. Yeah. Concentrated fear.
We are done.
Amber is powerful. It brings life. This dread amber you brought me has been twisted. Is concentrated fear. The Vorthik know this well. Their Kapari has been completely engulfed by Shah, and they use the Dread Amber to quicken their own Swarmborn. Bring me the crystals used by the Vorthic Fear Shapers in their rituals. Clax will study them and decide on a protocol for disposal. 4 Dread Amber foci from Vorthic Fear Shapers at Kapari Vor.
Preserve the cycle.
Huh? And all the stuff from here.
Speak, Wakener.
Men are born with little on their mind but lust for battle. Participation in a swarm is not only a cultural rite of passage, it's the catalyst for our physical maturation. When those who return from battle can develop into from a Swarmborn into a fully aware individual citizen. Yeah.
Lay waste to our foes.
My slumber was interrupted by sudden dreams, unspeakable nightmares. Then I awoke. Claxi has spoken to me. I have my orders. There's much to be done.
Fight well.
And that is friendly with the Claxi. There you go.
I stand ready.
There's some time need. Wait, Claxi. I can save. There were grants of a lay upon you, but countless foes cut down with your halberd. Hell is more to come. Claxi, it's my honor to serve you in time of need. Serve you shall. Honor yourself the Quartermaster. The drones here are at your disposal. Wait, Claxi. Soft one should serve well. Come, Wakener. In a bit. Let's go over to the Quartermaster. There he has his quest. Okay. And
Speak, Wakener. Show no
few less traitors for us to
mercy.
feed to the Kershang when the dust settles.
Believe
Their
in
eggs
the
should
wind.
have basked in the warmth of the sun and the song of a million wings for 10 more years. The Empress will pay for her crimes.
The Empress mud fall.
Okay. Finish your stuff. Quill, Malik. Right. Quests. Korik. Kilrock. Okay. Malik.
Much has changed.
Anti-Racistic Malik. Klexi Enhancement. Something. The Dreadsworn.
The cycle is eternal.
Klexi see far and hear much. They have shared their insight with me. Vorthic embraced the Shah, using its power to fuel their march in this false swarm. Warriors consume tainted amber and call themselves Dreadsworn. There is no future for them. They are waste which needs disposing. And you will begin the process for us when you reach Kapari Vor. Kill the Dreadsworn.
You are dismissed.
This is the new Empire.
Is eternal.
The Shek-Zir's command, the great Kahari tree of the Kahari Vor, was twisted into a totem of horror. Like those outside the palace, the clutch nearby is now used to corrupt our Swarmborn. Recover the eggs of the Vorthic before they're tainted. We shall raise them here, and be citizens of a new empire free from the Shah.
Lay waste to our foes.
This guy's quest. Quick.
Yes, Wakener.
A cry from darkness. So you survived the Imperial clutches. You are resilient. Claxi hear another paragon to the north, and when the Shah-scorched roots of Kapari Vor. This one cries out in terror and agony. It cannot be saved. Claxi want him put down. Go and defeat him, or do not return here. Slay the corrupted paragon. Okay. So we good. Everything's that way. It's gonna be great.
The galaxy has called.
Resistance, Malik. Claxi enchantment.
Fight
Okay.
well.
Some progress here.
You seek to trade?
New. Revered, honored, exalted. We got to friendly or something. Revered. Can't buy these anyway. Honored. Honored, exalted. Honored for the recipes. Okay. You didn't see that last page there. We got the Living Steel Belt Buckle, which would be good. Weapon Chain, Ghost Spike Iron, One-Handed Axe, One Dagger, One-Handed Sword, yeah we did. One-Handed Mace, Two-Handed Axe, Plate. So the Two-Handed Axe, the plate, and the hands here. Intellect. parry. And dodge. Okay. Couple things. Alright. Exactly where we wanted to be. Doing stuff with the Klaxi. Continuing out here. Finding more stuff. Fighting back against the Shah corrupted Mantid and their corrupted Empress and all that. Sounds like a plan. Next time. Goodbye.